Fool's Day is upon us, and let me tell you, I was going to get up and make readings for every sign, but the universe had an April Fool's joke on myself, and my internet went out. I've been without internet for the past few hours, and right when I was about to leave to go and exchange my box, the internet decided to come on. So happy April Fool's Day. Let's see for the collective what is coming on. I'm going to put 3 cards out, and then we'll check the energy and the vibe of what it is that we are receiving. I'm going to start away with the Right Away deck. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell. I do upload weekly, and look at that, Sagittarius in reverse, so things could be out of harmony and out of balance at this time. So what is out of balance for you? Just remember, you're just being tested. It is a joke from the universe. And so, you know, where are you reacting? Where are things being reactive? I can tell you, I was very much tested myself today. Like I was saying, if you hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, you'll see that I'm uploading and you will be notified. Here we have the moon card that is coming out. The moon is all in regards to the shadow, the secret. So actually in its reversal, there are things that are illuminating on where we are out of balance, where we are out of sync, and where we have had self-deception, where our fears have hidden. So for some during this April Fool's, whatever your fears are may come up. You may be tested with them. So it's just saying, you know, just to be aware of that. And please hit like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel grow with every time you guys leave a comment or hit the like button. I do get quite a bit that is coming up. We do have that helps my channel. So back to this, we have the devil. Okay, so we have 3 major arcanas right now. So a lot of shadow work is happening for every single one of us. So this April Fool's may tempt you by saying, you know, whatever that you are codependent to, wherever your shadow is, it wants to reveal itself. So, you know, when there's a prank, when there's a joke that's playing, how are you going to show up? Is it going to throw you out of harmony? Is it going to throw you out of balance? Or are you going to really listen to your intuition and how you want to respond? Are you going to respond in a way that is negative? Are you going to respond in a way of old belief systems? So right now, as a collective, a lot of us are being tested with fear-based thoughts, whether it's from the social media or whatever that is for you. And then, so it's saying we are being tested. So just recognize that we're being tested at this time, and the way that you're going to be moving forward through seeing your own shadows and the illusions of what throws you out of balance, what throws you out of harmony. Is it when you're not trusting your intuition? Is it when you are deep, so deep within your own emotions? So some of you could be deeply right now out of harmony because of the things that are holding you back. Let's clarify with a few that wants to come out right now. Look at this, the world in reverse. And the world in reverse with the Temperance card, it is talking about things that we refuse to close out, the old chapter, the old story, the old paradigm that is put us out of place of being out of harmony and out of balance in a way that we have reacted. So what it's asking you to do is close that cycle of the old way of showing up, close the cycle of being reactive, close the cycle. So sometimes the Temperance in reverse here with the devil card is over drinking, overusing. It's alcohol, it's drugs, it's whatever that is, because Temperance in reverse is like the card of the alcoholic, and then we have the card of the devil. So now let me just say alcoholism is in many ways. It could be through, you know, again, it has to do with the way that we saw ourselves. So it's about shifting your own story to see that what within your world right now is asking for a shakeup. And while this is coming into fruition, how can you bring yourself into balance, stepping into the new you, into the new world? For the moon, and I do have 2 cards that came out. Wow. We have, look at this, Hierophant and the 10 of Air. When the Hierophant card comes out and it's reversal, this is asking you to really recognize what things were you committed to. So the Hierophant in its upright is about higher knowledge. It's about learning, spirituality, making a commitment on your spiritual progress. This is really becoming that alchemist and recognizing, you know, the Hierophant is a connection to source. It's a connection to the divine. Here with the moon card, the moon is all about intuition, feelings, and our emotions and secrets and things that need to come out to the light, doing shadow work. So for some, there's still a connection, a connectivity, you know, for you with spirit realm, for you with your higher power, whatever that is for you. And it's asking you not to block that, to trust your own feelings, to trust what your emotions are telling you. You're not your feelings, you're not your emotions, but they are trying to show you where things are still within that hidden parts of yourself. So, you know, during today, it's going to, you are going to be tested. Your emotions are going to be tested. Your feelings are going to be tested. Your intuition may also be tested. There's a lot of testing here within this world that wants to close out, right? The joke is, April Fools, the joke is that you are already free, and that the 10 of air here, the 10 of airs would be the 10 of swords. But as you see, these are feathers. And I love that, because when they're feathers, it's saying that they don't have to be so hard like they are with the 10 of swords. And I'm seeing if I can find that in the right away as I'm talking to you. So when this card comes out, you know, is, you know, that betrayal, that loss, that mental, that obsession, the addictions, all of that, it's the end. And what you can do with this is literally is bring, I'm just seeing if I can find it in the right away tarot, but you know which one I'm talking about if you follow me or other readers. It's similar to a 9 of swords, but it's the 10 of swords. So anyways, it's talking about that completion. It's talking about really bringing yourself to a place of harmony and to allow these endings to go. Because once you're able to see the shadow, once you're able to see the darkness, and once you're able to recognize it so you can transform these energies today, then they don't have to have a hold on you. And I'm sorry, I can't seem to find it. But the devil is talking about that. You know, it's the end of the betrayal. It's the end of the codependency. It's the end of the addictions. You know, all of those things had to bring you into this place. But if you recognize that you can release them, that you don't have to hang on to them like the sword card would, right? And that in the tarot, it's the swords, and it's like so painful in looking at that. It's just these 10 swords that are going through, and I'm just trying to see. So there's a 9 of swords. And it's very grueling. It's the end. It's an end of a mental time. It's an end of whether it was in relationships, whether it was your mindset, whatever that was for you. It is just saying right now, it's time for you to transmute that. Here it is. It's the 10 of swords. Like it's the death. It's the death of the old mindset. As you see, there's a sun here. So this is saying allow things to become illuminated. What have you been bondage to? What is going to test you today, basically? And what is it that you need to move forward towards here with the Fool card? When the Fool is showing up, it is asking for that. And then we have 6 of water that closes this out, and I'll pull an energy card. This is being very nostalgic. This is in really recognizing and reconciling with the past. So you're looking at the world. What throws you out of harmony? What throws you out of balance today? Don't be fooled today. You may get tested. Are you going to get tested with the moon cycles within your own dreamscape? What is it that you've made commitments to? The old commitments. What commitments do you need to change with the number 5? 5 is about change. Where is it that you didn't trust your intuition when it came to your partnerships, when it came to spirituality, when it came to your psychic and intuitive knowings? What is it that you want to make a commitment to? You don't want to block your connection to your higher self. You want to unblock that, so some of you could be getting tested with your own knowings. And then with the 10 of air, it's allowing the feathers to go. It doesn't have to be grueling as swords here, right? It's over. It's 10. It's done. And then it comes to clarity. After that comes to the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords talks about the truth. So this is the ending of that mental. You can just release it. It's like the feathers. It's just allowing it to fall so you can release what no longer is within your own realm, and to really free yourself from the bondage of the mind, from bondage. Period. Here with the devil, when the devil is showing up, it's always about bondage. Bondage to another, bondage to yourself, bondage to alcohol, bondage to drugs, bondage to codependency, whatever that is for you. It's the shadow. So really wanting to see the shadow of this beautiful, grateful ending that you're having, because endings are always having a new beginning. This is that point of, you know, when an old way of thinking comes to an end, what old way needs to die, basically, and to bring yourself to a place of acceptance, and to where now you can move forward and you can move on. And I just do want to get from my deck here, And let's just pull a card here and let's see what card wants to come out. 2 cards came out. Yeah, Judgment and the Strength in reverse. And then we have the Emperor at the bottom. It's time for you to take control back of your life, bring things to harmony and balance, to answer the call to liberate yourself, to free yourself from the things of the past that have held you bondage, your own thoughts, and to not lose courage, and to have hope, to have faith, and to have the strength. Some of you are so tired that you don't know if you can do it. You can move forward, but yes, you can. You can break through this old paradigm, this is beautiful. In the future is breaking yourself free from anything that was holding you back. And that's a beautiful card. And then you take control of your life, you liberate yourself. And some of you may say, I don't know, but now it's learning not to come from the mind. It's taming that lion and is coming from the heart. So you're recognizing the things that held you back were in your mind. And now you're recognizing what needs to come are things that are connected within the heart. It's the 6 of Cups. It's the being childlike. It's being connected. It is bringing harmony and balance once again back into your life where once it was not. So this is so beautiful. Let's close out. A couple cards that came out. Remember to breathe. Sound check. So listening to music, raising your vibration today, and share a breath. So again, this is all about really connect with nature. Today, go spend time in nature, listen to the birds, remember to breathe, meditate. This is such a huge time for you to recognize where are you out of harmony, where are you out of balance, and what is it that you need to do. And with the sharing of the breath, number 49, that comes down again to your great stability. It comes down to a 4, and it says here to just open up to positive communication and good vibration with how we share our breath, how we share our voice, and that's beautiful here. So whoever that you're dealing with, just make sure you're coming from a place of harmony, from a place of peace and balance, and really ask yourself, what are you listening to? What noise are you listening to? And just remember to breathe through this. You will get through this. This too shall pass. Until next time, happy April Fools. And please hit like, subscribe, leave me a comment for when you guys do. Leave me a comment, hit like and subscribe.